Hello. Okay, so this is what we're working with, right? We first have to take these off. This song comes on. Don't talk to me. 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 To let you go. Ends, but it always would, and you'll always be disappointed because you're insecure. I don't know how to take these off. I thought, like, I am, forgive me, Lord. Lord, Lorde. Did you see that she's releasing new music? Did you see that? Is everyone aware that she's releasing new musica? See, this one is much easier. Look, see? It's peeling. It's called Hereditary, and it's, okay, I'm gonna spoil this movie, so, you know, sorry. But it's honestly not that good. So, so like, you're not missing out if you don't watch it, because I'm about to give you the story of a lifetime. So it starts out with a girl and a mom and a dad and a son. The son is like, what, 17? The girl is 13. And they live in the middle of the woods, obviously, because, you know, creativity. So they live in the middle of the woods, and the daughter's a little funky. Everybody to you know, like, she's funky. And there's a scene where a bird flies into the window of her class, and she cuts off its head. I'm like, okay, like, that's a little spooky-ooky, like, okay. So then, the movie continues, and the grandma, the mom's mom, dies. And so it's basically, like, you know, a tragic death, and it's very bad. Like, it doesn't show how she died, but it was just sad, whatever. And so the mom is dead, and they go to the funeral, and then she is like, I don't know how to cope with this loss. So she goes to like a meeting with people who have lost loved ones. And so, you know, they share experiences, and they share what they learned to, like, feel better. And I'm like, okay, like, that's cute. And so, as time progresses, there's a night that the kid, wants to go to a party. And so she's like, okay, well, take your sister, because you're not going to drink. And if you take your sister, you know, you're not going to be drinking because you have to drive home, and, you know. So he's like, oh, fine, whatever. So the mom kind of forces the daughter to go with him. And she's like, you have to go with him. Like, there's no other option, right? And the daughter's like, ugh, fine, whatever. So the daughter goes with him. And, you know, the party's like a teenager party. It's not a 13-year-old party. The party is like, you know, 17 and up, I guess, or like 18 and up. And she's eating cake. She finds cake. It's a house party, so she finds cake. And she's allergic to nuts. So the knife was cut. The knife wasn't cleaned, and it had cut a nut cake. But she was eating a chocolate cake. Like, that was how severe her allergic reactions were. So she goes to cut the cake, and she eats the cake, and she has an allergic reaction. So she is like, I literally can't breathe. Like, you know, like, she can't breathe. And so she goes, finds her brother. The brother's in the room with the girl. And then he's like, okay, like, we have to go to a hospital, because she's like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And so he rushes her in the car, and they're rushing. They're speeding to a hospital, right? But, like, mind you, they're also in the middle of the forest. So they're driving on the highway that's, like, empty and, like, spooky. So there is a deer on the road, and he swerves. And as he swerves, the little girl rolls down the window, sticks out her head to bring in oxygen so she can breathe. And spoiler alert, 1, 2, 3, spoiler alert, there's a pole there, and she sticks out her head. Right? Like, isn't that crazy? So the girl is decapitated, and the son, like a trauma response, you know, he like just blinks out and doesn't know what to do. So he he leaves the body there without the head in the car. He was using his mom's car, and the mom finds the body just right there. And so there is, like, what the heck? So she is like screaming and like just like, oh my god, like what is like what, like I can't do this anymore. Like, it's honestly, she's a great actor. Like, whoever played the mom is like the best actor ever, because like I felt every single emotion. And so she's like, oh my god, like what the heck, this that, like, but he never brings it up. Like, they never bring up what happened. The kid is, like in an emotional trauma response, like he can't, function. And so the mom, she goes back to the meeting of like the people who have lost, and she meets this lady called Joan. And she's a wonderful old lady, like she's cute, like, and they're like, I lost my son as well, and this that and the third. And so they bond, right? So they bond, and they build this relationship. Well, the mom falls into a very bad depressive episode, and she just like starts destroying everything in her art studio. And then she's like, wait, no, like I'm gonna turn this into something beautiful, right? Because as artists, like, that's what they do. So whenever they're going through something, so she turns it into something beautiful. She goes to like a Michael's to get art supplies, and she goes, she actually meets the Joan lady. She was also there, and Joan is like, oh my god, like I discovered something last night, that I did like a medium talk to her about talking to her son, and this that and the third, right? And she's like, you have to come with me so I can show you like what I'm talking about. And so the mom was like, okay, I kind of don't believe in it, but like whatever, I'll go. So she goes to her apartment, and it's a little spooky. She turns off the lights, and she does like a seance to bring in the kid. And well, Lord and behold, the kid comes, and she's like, oh my god, Johnny, like I love you, like tell me that you're here, like tell me this, that, and the third. And they use a chalkboard, and then the mom gets spooked out because she's like, this is too much for me, like I just lost my daughter, like you're doing too much, like this is too much, like what's going on? And so she leaves, but before she leaves, the lady, hands her a spell and a candle so she can do her own seance to find the daughter. Well, she gets back home, and she's like, whatever, like I'm not gonna do it. But she falls asleep, and she sleepwalks, right? Like she's a sleepwalker. So she's sleepwalking, and she feels the presence of her daughter and her mom. And then so she's like, no, like I'm gonna do it. So in order for the seance to work, you have to wake up everybody in the house, that are important to the life of said person, and like, kind of make them do this with you. So she wakes everyone up, and she makes them do it. Well, they do the seance, but turns out it wasn't a seance to bring back the daughter. It was a seance to like release a demon. A demon? And they were sacrificing the daughter's head for the demon. And so the story starts like unraveling to where like the mom was the leader of the cult. And the mom, so there's a scene where the actual mom, the mom of the daughter and the son, there's a scene where she's going through her mom's stuff, and she sees that the friend, Joan, was her mom's friend and had already died. And so she was like a spirit to connect the demon and the mom into the sacrifice. So she was a spirit brought back to like connect them. And she was like, what is going on? And it turns out like the dad dies. She kills the dad. Like she lights him on fire. And I don't remember what happened to the mom. Honestly, I was a little I was kind of not there. But at the end, it shows every single person in the movie, like all of the boys' friends, everyone from that little group where she would go and like talk about her loved one that died. They were all made up. They were all made up to like for the sacrifice. Like they were all brought to do the sacrifice, and they had a cabin. They had a little treehouse. The daughter's head was hung up on a wooden statue to like salute the demon king. Turns out the son became the king of that. And that's how the movie ends. It was a crazy movie, girl. Like, I had to, like, when I watched it at first, I was like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? Like, this is too much, right? Like, was it too much? It wasn't too much. It was too little. Like, I felt, like, underwhelmed because I was like, I thought this movie was supposed to be, like, so spooky, right? Well, you're actually supposed to, like, pay attention. Like, it's one of those movies where you watch twice to, like, really understand and, like, look at every... It's a A24, I think is what it's called, so... It's very, like, artsy-fartsy. Like, it's very, like, oh, like, like... You have to look at every single image and, like, what's going on. And then, like, you kind of have to, like, watch it twice. So, like, I'm kind of wanting to watch it twice. Just kind of understand it. But when I got home, I watched YouTube videos explaining the movie. Like, I love watching... I also love reading comments about that. Like, I love reading comments explaining, like, the movie. I'm like, yes, like, please tell me, like, what you think. Like, I love hearing opinions of other people. Something that I also love watching is reaction videos. AJ is my favorite. She reacted to Doja Cat's latest album, and it's honestly so funny and so good. Like, I love it. Like, you have to watch her reaction because it's so good. But yeah, that was that movie I watched yesterday, and it's really good. Like, I didn't watch it at my house because sorry. I didn't watch it at my house just because I kind of believe in, like, if you watch it in your house, like, that the spooky, like, aura and energy, they're going to, like, you're inviting them in your house. I don't know. So I watched it at my friend's place because I'm sorry, but not mine. I'm sorry, but no. Like, no. Like, ever since I was little, my mom has always told me that, like, never watch scary, like, demon stuff in the house. Obviously, like, I'll watch Doja Cat's music video, like, that's different. But, like, when it's, like, it starts doing seances and, like, spells, I'm a little way too spooked for that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, no, that's crazy. We have them off, finally. Like, my nails did grow. Like, my nails have grown. Like, something that I really like about, having painted nails is that I can't bite them. Like, that's what I really enjoy. So this is a little base coat. It says right there base coat. So that's what I'm... Let's see something. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a nail tech. I am not. This is so hard. How do people do this, like, all the time? Hold on, let's restart. I feel like my favorite thing right now is, like, restarting. Like, that is... Oh, God. Like, that's really my vibe right now. Like, this is supposed to be fun. Like, this is supposed to be cute and fun, not stressful. Whether they like or not. I want to show you. Okay, so I'm debating if I should do this one black and this one red, or if I should just do the both hands red. I'm not left-handed. Okay, I think these are giving, like, lava lamp nails, no? Lava lamp nails. I love look how sexy. This one's bad. And, like, I'll let it go anywhere. Then you're gonna have a skinny one. And then you're gonna go dot, 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 dot. Boom. And these are called lava lamp nails, okay? I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if it's, there's a better term for this, but they're called lava lamps, okay? That's what I'm gonna call these. Okay, no, I don't really like these ones. Let's retry. I found that you have to like regroup yourself when doing your nails. Like you cannot stress yourself out because it is easy to do so. I just ruined this nail. I just fixed this nail. Okay, so I had to take a little breather. I listened to Mitski's new album. The land is inhospitable, and so are we. Inhospitable, and so are we. Really good album. But look, lava lamp nails. Like they're sexy. I did them in red. I love how they turned out. I actually love this hand way better. I think I'm going. Yeah, I love this hand way better, so I'm gonna redo this hand. But like, look how sexy. Like, I love it. No outro. Can you believe that? I guess I just decided to be like, hey, like, But anyways, I went to a dinner party the night of that I did my nails, and they loved them. What can I say? But anyways, yeah. Love you, be safe. Express yourself however you want to be. However you want. Never allow anyone to tell you no. This is your world, buddy.